I'm Casey Donovan, and together with Amy Malloy, we welcome you to The Space, a mindfulness podcast that's not like the others. Every Monday, our theme is On a Roll, where we give you mood-boosting tips to get clear for the week ahead. It's National Families Week this week. That means for the next 7 days, over 100,000 people across Australia get together to celebrate families, whatever yours looks like. This is all about diversity. There's no one-size-fits-all family anymore. You might not have one big happy family. And that brings us to a question we get from a lot of listeners. How can you deal with family conflict mindfully? If a family member drives you bonkers, then which one of these is more mindful? Biting your tongue? Speaking your truth? Or moving to another country? Just kidding with the last one. So how can mindfulness help us? Instead of focusing on the difficult conversations you had with a family member, focus on the conversation going on in your head. This is according to Dr. Barbara Larravie, author of the book A Daily Dose of Mindful Moments. Barbara says that difficult conversations occur on 2 levels. There's the ongoing running commentary in your head, and the conversation with another person, where typically most of what's really important is not actually being said. Basically, if you focus on your internal conversation, then suddenly talking to that difficult family member becomes easier. Think of it this way. When you're heading to a family gathering and you know that family member will be there, what conversation is going through your head? Are you already pissed at them for something they haven't said yet? Are you imagining a comment they're going to make? Are you already reacting before an experience has happened? Don't worry, we've all been there. Practicing mindfulness allows you to manage the first conversation. The one in your head with the negative thoughts, says Barbara. When you feel your internal conversation start, take a moment to ask yourself these questions. How does this feel in my body? Am I getting worked up before anything has even happened? Stop and tell yourself this. Right now, my anger is imaginary. Now bring your attention to conversation 2, the one you'll actually have out loud with your family member. Barbara suggests asking yourself this question. If I were to speak right now, what emotion would be talking? Probably anger or frustration, right? Okay, what emotion would you like to come out instead? What about understanding? Empathy? Forgiveness? Maybe even love? It's not a quick fix or an instant cure, and we're not saying you'll live in harmony forever. But you could cut your ratio of family conflict in half. You can stop the nasty words running through your head, even if you can't stop every argument over dinner. I'm Casey Donovan, and you've been listening to The Space. We're back tonight with another head-clearing episode. Follow us on Instagram at @thespace_podcast for more mood-boosting tips like this. Until then, space out.